Okay, Tom Brady, I don't want you announcing the games anymore, okay? Because that's 2 weeks in a row you've called a Pittsburgh game and we've lost. But all jokes aside, what a fucking bummer. Man, all we had to do was win this game and we win the division and we're in the playoffs and now we're lost and we're tied to the Ravens and they have to play the Texans and Browns. Meanwhile, we got to play the Chiefs and the Bengals. And what you saw in my Steelers versus Bengals video was a man with hope, and now you are saying a man without it. Look, this score is actually like, it was a lot closer than what the score says, right? We forced 2 fumbles early in the first 5 minutes, but unfortunately Baltimore recovered both of those. And then Baltimore strikes first with a touchdown at the end of the first quarter. We strike back with a beautiful drive at the beginning of the second quarter, and then Russell runs it. He should have slid. He's running to the end zone, got within 5 yards, and should have slid, and he just took a body shot and fumbled it right fucking there. Man, and I knew from then on we were fucked. Like, I just knew. Like, because that was our chance to take the goddamn lead. And, like, respect to Russell, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run, but, like, to slide there. Don't get greedy and go for the touchdown. If you watch the play, he was never going to get the touchdown. Just slide. You did it, man. You gained us some yards. You got us up there. Now let's see if we can score and take the lead. And we hung in there, We hung in there. Russell Wilson threw for 217 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception, which he had a fumble and an interception. That's what did it. That's what cost us the fucking game. And Harris and Warren had a combined 90 yards together, so we had 310 yards of offense. Not bad. But not recovering those fumbles early and those 2 turnovers by Wilson were just gut-wrenching. And even in the third quarter, we hung in there, got a touchdown, stayed 1 possession behind. But then in the fourth quarter, Baltimore just overpowered us, and that interception gave Baltimore the 2 possession lead. And then from then on, there was nothing we could do, And we have the potential to lose out while they have the potential to win out, and we could very well not make the playoffs now. Like, we needed to win this game. We could have won this game and lost the rest of the season and would have had a playoff spot, guaranteed. And now it's up in the fucking air, Like, I forgot that you get 7 teams now on each side, that we added an extra wild card team, but we may not get it. It could go to like the Broncos or the Chargers. I don't know, man. But the Ravens have an easy last 2 games while we have a rough last 2 games. We played some good ball. It's the turnovers that cost us. And fucking hearing Tom Brady, he just grates. I respect Tom Brady, but I hate you and I don't want to hear your voice, okay? And can we talk about how the Bills took down the Lions and the Chiefs? That's fucking crazy. I was not expecting the Bills to beat the Lions. That's insane. That is some bragging rights to be able to say you took down the 2 top teams. You took down the top team of the AFC and the top team of the NFC. So my mind is kind of changing on who might win the Super Bowl. But if the Bills and Lions play again in the Super Bowl, I'm still going for the Lions secretly. But this game, man, like, I know you look at the score 34-17 and think it's a blowout, but it really wasn't. We hung in there. We did good. Beautiful drive on the second. Like, God, that fumble by Wilson, dude. If he would have just slid, we could have taken the lead by 7 points, and then God knows from then on. But we don't. We give it to the Ravens. They go down and get a field goal, I believe, right? Scored a touchdown. Something. Made it 17-7 before the half. And then we scored 10 points in the third quarter. making it 17. They scored one touchdown, so it was 17-24 in the third quarter, and then that interception, and that gave Baltimore. I'm sorry, guys. You got to blame this one on Russ. I don't know what to say. Russ fucked this one up. I don't disagree with his idea to go for it. That was a beautiful run, but you need to slide there, man. There was no point in taking that body shot, and that ball just... Our defense didn't have the greatest day. I mean, we did force 2 fumbles. Like that is huge, you know, but we didn't recover them. And didn't have the greatest day at stopping Henry and Lamar, which, I mean, they're on fire right now, you know, and the Ravens are a good team. And, like, offensive-wise, we had a good day. Like, it really, like I said, the score, it's a lot closer than what it looks. We hung in there. We had the potential, once again, to win this game. Just like I believe we had the potential to beat the Eagles. We totally fucking did. We just... you know, we just correct a few things, and I think we beat the Eagles and beat the Ravens and went out. But unfortunately, now, I don't know. I'm questioning everything. I want to say we're going to beat the Chiefs on Christmas. I think we're capable of beating the Chiefs on Christmas, and I think we're capable of beating the Bengals, but we're also capable of losing, so I don't fucking know. It just pisses me off to know that if we would have just won today, guaranteed playoff spot, we can lose. It doesn't matter. But now it's looking like Ravens are going to take, you know, like, it would take a goddamn miracle for us to win the AFC North. And now we're going to have to hope for a wild card spot. And, yeah, I don't know. I mean, Russell had a good game except for those turnovers when it mattered, man. But, you know, I don't want to be a naysayer, okay? You saw me in the Bengals video give Russell credit. I finally did it, okay? But if for every touchdown he's going to throw, he's going to turn the ball over, that's a fucking problem. I would rather Field. Like, and Fields is hurt, I know, which is just a bummer. But we got to figure that out. Russ, like, it is literally his fault that we lost today. No, you can't blame one person. It's a team sport. But if he doesn't fumble there, we walk away with the lead. You know, and if he doesn't throw the interception there, they don't get ahead by 2 possessions. And I'm bummed out, man. I do think we're building something good. You know, I have hope for next season, but even if we make it to the playoffs, I don't see us beating them. You know, we're hurt. I just don't see us beating them. I don't see us hanging in there with amazing teams like the Bills and the Lions and hell, even the Broncos. I don't even know if we'd be able to beat the Broncos or the Chargers right now. It sucks. It sucks. I'm excited for Christmas Day, though, just to be able to watch them, especially play the Chiefs. That would be the best Christmas gift ever, to wake up and see TJ Watt beat the shit out of Mahomes. I can't wait, but we have to win out. I don't know who's in the lead conference-wise. We beat the Ravens, we beat the Bengals, and we beat the Browns. But we've lost to the Ravens and lost to the Browns. So we're 3-2 in division. So, hold up. So are we still in the lead? We might very well... Yeah, so we're still in the lead because of divisional games. You know, but we're tied. So they play the Texans next week and we play the fucking Chiefs. You know, we lose, they win. Obviously, they're ahead. And if we both win, then it comes down to the last week. They play the Browns, we play the Bengals. They have the easier. But if we win our next 2 games and the Ravens win our next 2 games, we win by conference. If we lose the next game, they win. We shouldn't have lost this game at the end of the day. We should have won this one. This was the one, you know, win and you're in. And we didn't do it. And And the Bengals, it's not going to be an easy game against them. It wasn't last time. It's not going to be this time either. Like, it's taking records to beat the Bengals and them still lose. Like, I can't believe it. If we lose to the Chiefs and the Ravens beat the Texans, and then we beat the Bengals and they lose to the Browns, we're in. If we win the next 2 games and they win the next 2 games, we're in. If we beat the Chiefs, they beat the Texans, but we lose to the Bengals and they lose to the Browns, we're in, right? So there's still a lot of possibilities, but if you're looking at the facts, man, I think what's going to end up happening is we're going to lose out and they're going to win out. I'm not trying to be a pessimist. Don't at me, okay? I want to see them in the playoffs just as much as you do, but that's the feeling that I'm having right now. I knew that this was going to be a tough gauntlet, but hey, I mean, I'd love to be proven wrong. I just hope I don't have to fucking listen to Tom Brady whenever they play the Chiefs. And, like, fuck you, Brady. Fuck you, dude. I blame you. Like, God, rough, dude. That's just rough. Because, like I said, we were in there. We hung in there. Even after that fumble, we still hung in there. It was always a one possession. We could still do it. And then that interception happened, and it was like, okay, we're fucking done now. We're not going to just score. We're not going to score against this defense 2 times super quick. So, I don't know. Russ kind of, cost us the game. And, but at the same time, he put up good yardage, had beautiful touchdowns. Warren and Heron did a good job on the ground. It's always good when you have 100 yards on the ground. And I'm just bummed the fuck out. Anyway, thank you for watching. See you on Christmas.